What's up, everybody? This is Domingo Hero Network, and this is my PSP. Yes, this is the PlayStation Portable, because in today's video, guys, I'm going to show you guys my PSP game collection as of March 2023, and I gotta say, this is a great handheld console. I love the PSP. Of course, it was part of the 7th generation console, Sony's first ever handheld console. And not only that, but also it has some pretty good success. It was way ahead of its time, but it was a great console. So many great games and stuff you can do with this handheld console. I love this PSP so much. It's awesome. So in today's video, guys, I'm going to show you guys my PSP game collection as of March 2023. So let's not waste any time. Without further ado, let's get this started. So here we go. Alright, guys and girls, we're going to show you guys my PSP game collection as of March of 2023. Of course, I'm going to show you the UMDs, the game cartridge, stands for Universal Media Discs, because some of the games for the PSP, they don't have their own case, so I'm just going to show you only the UMDs, which stands for the Universal Media Discs. So I'm going to show you that, and of course, I have a total of 11 games currently, so let's get this started. So here we go. So the first game I'm going to show you, we're going to start off with the SVR series in WWE. We got WWE Smackdown vs. Raw 2006. So this game, no doubt, one of the best WWE games of all time. This game for the PSP SVR 06 has a score of 81 on Metacritic. This game is fantastic, and also if you get the PSP version, you get like a couple exclusive to the PSP. Like for example, you get Jake the Snake Roberts. If you have SmackDown vs. Raw 2006 with PSP and PS2, and you have a USB for the PSP, you can connect it to the PS2, and you can unlock Jake the Snake Roberts on the PS2 version. So that's actually pretty cool. And then I know they have the Eugene Airplane. They got the WWE quiz, and I think they had like a poker game as well. And of course, we all know, roster. Well, not the best roster, but it's an okay roster. You got Seasons mode with the Raw storyline of Eric Bischoff, who's trying to vacate all the Raw titles and handicap Raw. Then you got the SmackDown storyline of who ran down Teddy Long with a car, and of course the GM mode and some other cool features as well. Of course, GMO is fantastic. Like it's really good. It's fantastic, and I really love enjoying SVR 6, and of course Creation Sweep and the match types like Bury Alive and all that stuff. It's really good. Okay, the next game I want to show you is WWE Smackdown vs. Raw 2007. Of course, is one of my favorite. Of course, this is my number 2 favorite SVR series. Of course, SVR 6 number 1, but SVR 7 number 2, because like both of these games is fantastic. Of course, SVR 7 for the PSP has a score of 78 on Metacritic. This one has a good roster. The GMO, more improvement and pretty good. They have the season mode with the all around SmackDown story. They got like different ones. Like there was like the Raw storyline, like Clean Up Raw storyline. The elimination, I think they have the elimination storyline, and then you got SmackDown storyline like the one with the Rapper Wolverine, the Dead Man, the Traitor of SmackDown storyline, Mr. Henry storyline. They got the Royal Rumble storyline. Like there's so many good storylines there, and some bad ones as well. But overall, it's pretty cool. And this game is really fantastic. Like I said, roster's good. Also, this was the game that introduced a new match type called Money in the Bank Ladder Match, which is pretty cool. And of course, you got other matches like Bury Alive, TLC, and all that stuff as well. So it's pretty cool. I love this game. Really enjoyed it. And they even got tournament modes like King of the Ring and other type of tournaments and stuff too. Alright, the next game I'm going to show you is WWE Smackdown vs. Raw 2008. Of course, SVR 08 for the PSP has a score of 68 on Metacritic. This game, decent game, I gotta say. Of course, the roster's pretty good. This was the first game to introduce like the ECW wrestlers. I know they got ECW wrestlers like, you got the ECW originals like Tommy Dreamer, the Sandman, Sabu, Terry Funk, and then of course CM Punk made his debut in the game. Of course, in SVR 07, I forgot to mention, we got the return of Matt Hardy, but in SVR 2008, we have the return of Jeff Hardy. So that's pretty cool to WWE games. And yeah, a good roster too. We're seeing Bobby Lashley. Of course, the ECW Championship is there, and they got the tournament modes like King of the Ring and stuff like that. The Hall of Fame mode, and then they got a mode that is so boring, which is the 24/7 mode, which was not that good because it was so boring. Same old cutscenes and stuff. Even if you play different characters, it's the same cutscenes, same position, same stuff like that. It's not that great. But SVR 08, it's a okay game. It's pretty fun, decent game. I really have fun with this game, you know. Just like always have fun with the SVR series, you know. Okay, then the next one we got is WWE Smackdown vs. Raw 2011. Of course, WWE Smackdown vs. Raw 2011 has a score of 62 on Metacritic. It's an okay game. This was the first game to introduce double title entrants. You know, they had like the John Cena one, the John Morrison one, even generic ones they made. Also, this was the first game to introduce Universal Mode, pretty good. Creative Finisher was really good. The Universal Mode was pretty good. They even got the Road to WrestleMania, which was cool. I know they got one for John Cena. They have the one for Chris Jericho, Rey Mysterio, Christian, and they got the versus Undertaker one. That's where, well, you don't play as the Undertaker. You fight against the Undertaker. You could pick characters like different characters, like you create a wrestler or Dolph Ziggler or R-Truth or John Morrison. You know, like that's pretty cool option. Road to WrestleMania is pretty cool. Match sites are pretty good as well. Uh, they even got like create a story, which is more of improvement, so it's really cool. So yeah, it does have some flops. Like for example, when you have some of the championship belts in the game, right? If you want to do a title match on X Division, let's say you're trying to do the WWE title or the Unified Tag Team title or the Intercontinental title, stuff like that, right? You can't do it on. There's two ways you have to do it. Number one, you got to make sure you have the other legendary championship that does allow to defend an X Division like Hardcore Cruiserweight title in order for you to defend the Intercontinental title, the title, or you have to defend it on Universal Mode, which is kind of stupid though. I didn't like that option because, and that's, yeah, like why would they do that? I don't know, because like I feel like all the titles should be defended on an X Division, not some of them. So you have to find another way to do it. So yeah, it was kind of dumb. But SVR 11 is a decent game as well. It's pretty fun. Okay, the next. So that's it for the wrestling games. I don't have SBR 9 or 10, but I will work on that and see if I can get that in the future. Alright, now move on to the other games. We got some fighting games. First one I want to show you is Street Fighter 3 Alpha Max. This is a really good fighting game. I actually like this fighting game. Of course, Street Fighter 3 Alpha 3 Max has a score of 80 on Metacritic, so Street Fighter Alpha 3 Max pretty good. I love the roster in this game. Pretty good. They got like so many cool modes. You can do the final battle mode, play online with other people. You know, they got the arcade mode and stuff, like, you know, all that stuff. They even got like cutscenes of story modes for each character. Like, it's really good. It's a really good fighting game. The final boss is very hard. Because some of the character, you know, there's only one character that doesn't fight Bison in the final boss. I think as the final, it was like Akuma. I know, and then the rest of the characters, the final boss is and Bison stuff like that, which is really hard. Of course, that you gotta win. So yeah, but overall, I thought this game was pretty fun. I really enjoyed this fighting game. It was great. I love this game. All right, next fighting game I want to show you is Tekken Dark Resurrection. So Tekken Dark Resurrection has a score of 88 on Metacritic, and I gotta say this game is fantastic. Like, I love this game. It's basically an upgrade from Tekken 5, which is basically Tekken 5, but you know, added more characters and stuff. Of course, as you see in this cover right here, of course, the characters that added into Tekken Dark Resurrection is Sergei Dragunov, and we got Lily, Armor King, and even Armor King. Armor King's in the game as well. Pretty cool. Like, I know the stages and stuff. You got characters and stuff. They even got like the bowling play where you have Tekken characters play the bowling game. It's pretty cool, and different options like a theater and difficulties. And of course, when you play the story mode, each character have their own stories and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. I really think Tekken Dark Resurrection is pretty fun. I love this game. It's really great. Alright, so the next game I'm going to show you right now, that's it for the fighting games, by the way. So next one we got is Namco Museum Battle Collection. So Namco Museum Battle Collection has a score, hold on, let me look it up right here. Oh yeah, 73. It has a score of 73 on Metacritic. This game is okay in my opinion. Of course, they introduced like, okay, it's like the Pac-Man game. They have like some of the classic ones, and then they got the similar ones, but like the modern ones. So it's a pretty good option if you want to play like classic games or the modern game ones. So it's pretty cool. So Namco Museum Battle Collection, it was an okay game. Pretty fun, pretty cool. You know, I actually like the Pac-Man ones. I like the modern version one too. It's pretty good. The classic one's good too, but I actually like the modern Pac-Man one too. And they got other ones like the Gale Killer, what's it called? Gale Killer, something like that, and some other different ones. So it's pretty fun. It was an okay game. Okay, next game we have that is also an okay game to me, and that is Ape Escape on the Loose. So Ape Escape on the Loose has a score of 66 on Metacritic. Of course, this game, it's basically a kid trying to, you know, catch the apes that were escape on the loose, basically. Okay, this was an okay game. It was all right. So it's pretty fun. Like you gotta grab the apes with your neck, with the neck. Grab them, catch them, and stuff like that, and all that stuff as well, because they were on the loose, so you had to find them and get them all. All right. So next game we got is Hot Shot Tennis Get a Grip. So Hot Shot Tennis Get a Grip has a score of 80 on Metacritic. This game is a really good game. I actually like this game. This game is so much fun. Hot Shot Tennis, fantastic game. I love it. Like, it's really good. Uh Playing the characters and stuff, like it's really good. Like, it's really good, pretty fun. I know they have like the story mode. The story mode is pretty good. When I'm playing tennis, get a grip. It's a really fun tennis game on the people. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm a huge fan of tennis games. And this one is the best one. Like, it's really good, fantastic game. I love this game, really fun. All right, the next one I got is Buzz Master Quiz. So Buzz Master Quiz has a score. Let's see, 68 on Metacritic. So it's an okay game. What this game does is basically a master quiz where they give you like some questions and stuff, and you have to answer some quiz and stuff like that. It's kind of challenging and stuff, but it was an okay game. So it's okay. It's just basically a quiz game, nothing to it, but it was all right. And the last PSP game to show you guys to end this video is Mod Nation Racers. So Mod Racing Racer has a score 73 on Metacritic. So My Nation Racers is basically a racing game. And, it's really fun. I'm a huge fan of racing games. I thought My Nation Racer series is actually alright. It's an okay game, playing racing games and all, and having fun and stuff. It's pretty unique and pretty different as well. So I thought this was fine. Okay, guys, so that's going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed me revealing my PSP game collection as of March of 2023. Definitely do more of these in the future once I get more games for this console. So really love the PSP. It's one of the best consoles Sony has ever made. First ever handheld console they made. I thought the PSP did well. And yes, it was way ahead of its time, but hey, it was a great console nonetheless. So that's going to be it for this video, guys. So don't forget to like this video, share, subscribe, post your comments in the comment section below. Tell me what you think about my PSP game collection. That's of March 2023. That's going to be it for this video, guys. So this is Domingo Hero Network. All I can say is take care. Have a good day. Goodbye, one. Domingo Hero Network is signing out. Peace.